Hey, it's Annie from White Lace Cottage. So today I'm going to share a couple of makeup tips. So you're going to see me in a minute without any makeup on. I'm going to first off apologize for my video because it sucks right now. I've already recorded this like twice. So I'm looking into getting a new video camera. So if you know, like if you have a good video camera that you bought recently, please let me know. I'm in the market for a new DSLR camera, and I was going to look for a DSLR camera that's a good video camera, but I don't know if that's possible. So I think I just need to get a regular video camera. So if you know one, please let me know, because I need to know, because my camera is horrible. For some reason, like I said, I had to do it twice, and you'll see a lot of the lighting is like really yellow. And it could be because I have my makeup lights on, so next time when I share a video, I won't have my makeup lights on. So I just wanted to share that with you. And so this is going to be just makeup over 50, what I do for every day, my everyday makeup. Just some tips on what I use and why I use what, why I do what I do and why I use it. Try to, makeup can totally manipulate the way your face looks, so that's why I love working with it. So I hope you enjoy the video, so let's get started. Alright, so here I am with no makeup on, and by the way, this is the second time I'm recording this video, which means I did a tutorial. I had to take all my makeup off because my stupid camera. So I hope this turns out. I'm sorry if it's not really clear. I'm looking into getting a new camera, so just please bear with me. Trust me, crazy. Yeah, let's move on. So before I started doing and I'm looking at my monitor too, because last time I recorded it shut off on me, so I may have to get up and restart it again. Yeah, it's so much fun. I just love my camera so much. So before each day, and even before I go to bed, I always take my makeup off and clean my skin. I've been using Roden & Fields. So I've been using the Redefine by Roden & Fields, the whole regimen, the cleansing, the cleanser, the toner, the moisturizer, eye cream, yada yada. I've been doing all that, and the microdermabrasion. I've been using that like 3 times a week. So trying to get my skin to look as best that I can for as long as I can. I'm really lucky. I have really good genes. So I don't have like a lot of really deep wrinkles. I just have some fine lines, and you can see it when I smile. You can see them, maybe not a camera, but they're here. So that's what I've been using. So before I start doing my makeup each day, that is what I do. I cleanse my skin each and every morning, even if I don't wear makeup, but before I put my makeup on. And so the primer that I've been using recently is by Clinique, and this is, it's called Super Primer. So I've been using this. I've been trying different primers because I've been having some issues with my foundation, even though I really like the foundation. I don't know if it's, from the humidity in the summertime or what, but it's still the only foundation I use. I'll mention that in a second. But so I put this on. I usually let it sit on for about 10 minutes or so it absorbs in my skin, and then I'm ready to go. So the foundation that I'm going to share, that I'm going to put on that I shared before, is Beyond Perfecting, and I'll tell you what color I use. Not that it matters. I use One Linen, but always get yourself swatched at the makeup counter. I really love this foundation, although like I said, I had some issues with it over the summer, but I tried a couple other foundations. Let me talk about that really quick. Just like anything, skincare, makeup, if somebody recommends it, you should always try it for yourself first, because just because I have older skin and I may have similar skin to you, which my skin is right now, it's like dry and oily. It's like a combination now. It used to be really oily for years, and now I'm probably more dry, less oily. So I've had a hard time finding foundations. I like to wear makeup. I just feel like it evens out my skin tone and everything, and I still like to do my eyes and everything, and I just feel like it pulls everything together. Like I wouldn't want to just put eye color on lipstick and not put a foundation on. I don't know, I just like to have my whole face done up. So I heard from another YouTuber, her name is Angie, and she's on Hot and Flashy, and love her. So her holy grail is the Chanel Luminaire, I think it is, Luminaire foundation. And so I thought, okay girl, I'm gonna try it, because if it's good and you're saying it's good, I'm gonna try it. So I went and I got a sample of it, and it goes on like butter. It is so luxurious feeling, it makes your skin feel amazing, but this did not work for my skin at all. All of the things that she said that she liked about it, because she feels like it doesn't show all of her imperfections, totally highlighted all my imperfections. It showed all of my pores, it like highlight, I could see it like sunk into all my pores, so you see all these little white little dots from it sinking into my pores, and it showed off my fine lines. So this is not my holy grail. I wish it was as good for me as it is for her, but she definitely has different skin than me. I thought we had similar skin, but we don't. And so I also got a sample of Estee Lauder Double Wear, because I heard a lot of good things about that, and this was horrible on my skin as well. It just made my foundation crack. So, I mean, you might find this and hate it too. I don't know. So if you're thinking about getting a foundation, go to a makeup counter. I like to go to a makeup counter. I don't really buy drugstore makeup, only because I never have good luck with it. I have sensitive skin, so I usually have some breakout, and it ends up costing me more money, and I don't know. That's just what's happened to me. But if you want to go to the drugstore and find makeup, go ahead. Just remember, you can return it if it doesn't work out for you. But I like to go because I like to get it matched up to my skin, and then I could always try it first too. So you can't really get a sample of it at the drugstore. So this is how I put my foundation. I just put it on my face. I mean, my face is all clean. I'm looking in my mirror here, and I just go like that. Get this mirror. I have this mirror too. This one. Yes, I'm in my new makeup room. So this is a beauty blender. It's damp. I like using the beauty blender. I've tried using some brushes, and I don't know, I just feel like it either pulls my skin or just looks streaky. It just doesn't go on as good as this. This just definitely gives you an airbrushed look, so that's what I use. And you really want to blend this in really, really good. This is where you want to take your time. You really, I feel like I'm not sitting up straight, but I feel like if I sit up too straight, then you can't see me in the camera. Okay, I'm not really getting close to my camera, so I hope you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing. Like I said, my camera's not very good, and it looks blurry when I get really close up, so I hope that it doesn't look blurry now. It's driving me bananas. If I leave it on the focus, then as I'm recording, it keeps on going like this, and it's like, no. So you really, 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 really want to blend your makeup really good. Get it all over. Okay. So I've also been, oh look at this, isn't this cute? This is from my beauty blender. I just put it in there. I just found this at a little shop in our town, and so it works out really well. So the next thing I'm going to do before I even get to my concealer is I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm using MAC's 24-hour Extend Eye Base, and it comes in this little tube, and I'm just going to do a little bit. Like, you can't even probably see it on camera. It's like this little dot, and put that on. I never used to use eye primer. I just started using it, and it really makes a difference. Not only does it keep your eye makeup on, but you also use less eye color because the color grabs onto your eye better when you have an eye primer on. So definitely worth the investment. And I've been really liking this one. I feel like it doesn't crease, and it does what it says it's supposed to do. I don't know why it's 24 hours. Seriously, who's going to keep your eye color on for 24 hours? I don't know. Whatever. I take my makeup off for a good bit. All right, so I'm using a new concealer. It is the Lancome waterproof concealer. I was using Kat Von D under my eyes, but then I was starting to get some crepiness, and I don't know why, but like I said, when you turn a certain age, it seems like your makeup doesn't always do what it's supposed to do. It's really annoying. So, putting that on my eyes there. And I only use this under my eyes. The consistency is sort of like, it's thin. This is a little bit thicker, this is thin. And I take my beauty blender, I just think it works the best, and then I blend it in. Because I have an eye icky thing. Okay. So now I'm going to use my Kat Von D and cover up my scar and any redness I have that my foundation may not have covered. I'm just going to cover that up with my concealer. Alright, so next I'm going to use a powder. One of my favorite powders is Lumiere, and I also like the RCMA No Color powder. It's another one that's really good. I think they're both about the same consistency. I decided to try this because I heard so many good things about it. I guess I used Lumiere today. They no longer make Lumiere. I sort of freaked out a little bit when I found that out because this is a really, really fine powder. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? But there are some other choices I have, so it's all good in the world. What I do is I pat this on my face and then I blend it. The reason I do that is because if you just take a brush and just start wiping it, you're gonna wipe your makeup off. So I pat it on first and I blend, and I use very little powder. I don't like over powder because you don't want to do that when you're older. It's just gonna make your face look dry and lifeless. Doesn't that sound sad? Dry and lifeless. So I know it doesn't look perfect and it's still not, you know, it looks like I at least have a little bit more of a lip. That always helps. Use lip liner. This is 7C from Makeup Forever. And then I use, this is by Rimmel, it's number 40. It's a really, really nude pink. And put a little bit on just to lighten it up a little bit. And then because I don't like matte lips because I just feel dry, I use Marc Jacobs lip gloss in Moon. Okay. Is it Moon Shimmer? I have to look. Moon Glow. It's a Moon Glow. So I put that on. Love it. It's not sticky. It goes on really nice. And I just like it because it's not sticky. It goes on really well. I mean, just like any lip gloss, it's not going to stay on all day or anything like that, but I really like it. And I just don't like matte lips because it just feels too drying on my eyes. Now I'm just going to take this is my It Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to just lightly blend that in under my eyes. Now we're going to do a little bit of contouring. And I am going to use my Kat Von D brush. One side has an angle, the other side's puffy. I'm not going to do, I'll do a little bit of highlighting, but quite honestly, unless you do like a cream, you're not going to see much of it with a powder unless maybe you have darker skin. I'm pretty fair, even though I'm Italian and Hungarian. I don't know. Probably don't look either. So I'm going to take some of my color right there, and I'm going to apply it right here. Yeah. And the other side, I'm going to take a little bit more. You just want to create a little bit of a shadow. So as we get older, we kind of lose that dimension in our face. We want to bring that back. And I'm kind of blending it a little bit with the opposite side of my brush, and I'm wiping it on a towel. I got these from the thrift shop. So sometimes I will contour under here, under my little bit of a chin that I got going on here, and under there and all that too. But okay, so now I'm going to highlight just slightly with my powder, and like I said, you're not going to see that much of a difference. See, don't see that much of a difference. It's just very subtle. You get more of a glow if you use a contour. So, but for every day, I just don't have time to do that. Okay. That's it for that. Now the blush that I'm using lately is from Jaclyn Hill. Really love this palette. I love that it has, I love the colors that it has in there because it just works with my skin type. So these are the blushes and these are the highlighters. So I'm going to use use my Sephora number 49 blush brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of this, and I believe it's rose quartz, and put it right at the height of my cheeks. I like to put it right there. I know people do it the rosy cheeks. I want to pull my face up because, as we know, as we get older, our face starts to fall. So I want to bring my face up. Isn't it crazy how that happens? It's like one day you wake up and you're like, what the hell? Why is my face falling? Seriously. Like, when did that start happening? All right. Now I'm going to use this highlighter brush from It Cosmetics, and I'm going to swirl it in Champagne Pop. I was going to use this one. We'll use Champagne Pop. I'm just going to put it right there, top of my little cheeks, and it gives it a little bit of a shimmer, just a little bit. And I'll put a little bit right there, a little bit right there, just a little bit, like that. Okay. Now we're going to start doing the eyes. Let me do the eyebrows. So I like to use Anastasia of Beverly Hills. First, I just kind of brush these out, and I have to tell you, I think I need to shape my eyebrows better. Like, I need to go in and have someone shape them better. I'm not really good at that. But we're just gonna work with it today. So this is the brow definer. And what I do with the brow definer is, it does have a brush on one end. So you can kind of brush it like that. And if you look at my eyes, well, you'll see the difference. Once I put this on, it's gonna like lift my eye, which is amazing. So you'll see. So I just take my brow definer and I just go on the outside of my eyebrow, just kind of doing like little strokes. And all the way. And I'll kind of brush it down. It looks a little bit funky there. I don't do like a big definition in my eyebrows because, you know, I'm not in my young years, and I think it looks beautiful on younger girls, but I don't know, my age it might be a little too much, so. Okay, do you see my eyes? This side looks like lifted, and this side does not. That's from doing my eyebrows. So that's why it's important to do your eyebrows. Not only does it frame your eye, but it'll lift your eye. So I'm going to do my other eye. Same way. And this one I believe is caramel. Goes with my red here. Just follow that out. And brush it. And remember, your eyebrows aren't going to match exactly, and that's okay. It's normal. Just do the best I can. Eyebrows never look exactly. Two never look exactly alike. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Now we're going to move on to my eye color. So for everyday eye color, well, pretty much all the time, not even just every day, I'm a neutral girl. So I have a lot of palettes. Let me just show you really quickly. I don't remember all these colors. These are some of the matte colors that I have. They're nice nude colors. I picked them out, and I can't remember what the colors are because I didn't put it on my little palette there, but you can see they're neutral. I still love my Urban Decay palette. You can see I use that a lot. Modern Renaissance from Anastasia of Beverly Hills, of those colors, and a couple other. My Naked palette, my mini Naked palette from Urban Decay. My Tartelette, I shared this I think a while ago. And this is the Tartelette by Tarte in Bloom, which is really pretty. Lots of frosted colors, which don't always agree with my eyes. And then I have my Swamp Girl collection. So I love all these, and I don't always use everything from one palette. I kind of mix it up, and I'll probably do that today. So the first color that you want to use, and I'm going to be using these two, they're crease brushes. One is number 38 and the other is number 19 from Sephora. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put a transition color on your eye. That's something I wasn't doing. I used to do like a color here, a color here, a color here, a color there, but I've totally changed it. So I've been doing this recently and I'm liking it. So first I put a transition color, and this is the color that I'm going to use, kind of similar to my skin color. And I'm going to put that on my whole eye. And I blend it in really, really good. Just use a little bit more here. And same with this one. Okay, so now I want to use another color for my crease, and I am going to use this color right here. I think it says it's burnt orange right here in my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on my lid and a little bit on my crease. I'll work it up there. Don't want to go too far outside of your eye because then you want to keep it nice and neat. And as you're putting it on, you kind of blended it in. That's why I take my towel and I wipe my brush off a lot so I can just use my same brush to blend it, although I do have a blending brush, but this just works really well. Okay, so I'm going to take that color again, put it on this eye. So I've been told, and this is why I've changed my eye makeup, that the more colors you use on your eyes, the easier it is to blend. So, I just blend it in really, really good. All right, so now I'm going to start getting some color in the crease, and for that I am going to use, I don't even know what that says. Okay, well I'm using this color right here. It's like orangey color. And I'm going to go right in there in the crease. I'm going to keep my eyes rested because you can see that my eyes are starting to droop. And I want to bring my eye up a little bit, so I'm putting that color on both of my eyes. Right there, so you can see color. This side droops more than the other. I'm trying to totally rest my eye. Okay, by doing that, now it just makes, it kind of lifts that little sag. It lifts my little hooded area there. And oh, it's right here. So I'm going to use my blending brush from Mouth. It's going to blend. I want to really blend it good. I don't like lines. Make sure I'm still on there. Keep checking if I have a mirror behind my monitor so I can see if I'm still on. Okay. Now I want to get a little bit of color on the outside part of my eye here. So for that, I am going to use this dark color right here, this brown, right there. See? Just placing it on that corner there. And I'm still using the same brush. And I'm going to do the same with the other, and then I'm going to blend them both. And I'll take this brush, pick it off, and blend. Here. This is probably where I spend, besides my foundation, where I spend a lot of times in my eyes, because I just feel like my eyes, I like my eyes to stand out. I love my eyes, it's my best feature, so that's what I want people to look at when they look at me, is my eyes, so. Just gonna blend it a little bit more. Now, I want to do another color. This time, I'm going to get a little bit of shimmer. Just want to blend this a little bit more. I just don't like lines. I like everything to look really blended. Okay, so I'm going to use this color right here. It's kind of like a shimmery goldish color. I'm going to put that, I'm just going to put my brush in it, like pat it in, tap it, then I'm going to pat it on my eye. I'm just going to get a really pretty shimmer color, but not too much, you know. Just kind of lighten it up a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right, now I need to highlight, and I really like this one right now. This really light color here. I'm just going to take that, put that on the top of my eye. And what that'll do too is it'll lift my eye up a little bit more. Makeup is pretty magical. You can really change, you can transform. You can see already how I look different with makeup on than when I don't have it on. So now you know why I wear makeup. Okay. Now, let's do the eyeliner. Okay, so the eyeliner I put right above my eye. I'm gonna have to move my, I gotta see what I'm doing. I really gotta see what I'm doing here. I put it right above my eye, and I don't line the underneath of my eye with eye pencil. I use powder, I'll show that in a second. But I eyeline the top part of my eye, and I do the underneath water part of my eye. And what that will do, and you'll see the difference, is it'll make my eyelashes look thicker, and we want to have thick. Shut off twice. And the second time, I don't know if it was recording. So I'm going to record this portion out to explain what I did in case it didn't turn out. And if it did turn out, then I'll just edit this out. So what I did to make my eyelashes look thicker, what I do, because eyelashes tend to look thinner as we get older, is I take an eye pencil, and this is Urban Decay. Wait, is this Urban Decay? Yeah. Urban Decay, and it's just, what is it called? Perversion. Perversion, it's really, really black. So I put that on top of my eyeline, right on my hairline on my eyelash, right above my eyelashes. Why can't I talk today? And then I do it in my waterline on the top only. And then I take an angled brush, and then I take a little bit of my black eye color here, and I dip a little bit of that in there, and then I just go right over it that way, and then I do the other that way. And then using powder only, I just use, like, line my eye just with the eye color on my lower lash, like right on my hairline. And then I curled my eyelashes, and I just curled my eyelashes with my eyelash curler, and then I was applying my waterproof mascara, because I was saying that I have to use waterproof because my eyelashes tend to go straight on me now that well, no, they've always been like that. It's something with the water that's in it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but so it is. I guess it's, well, I shouldn't say it doesn't make sense. I guess it's kind of like if you have, I guess it's like if you have thin here and you put something heavy on it, and that's how it is for my eyelashes. If I put a mascara that has water in it, it just is too much for my eyelashes, and they'll just go like that. So they won't stay curled like that, which when they're like that, they make your eyes look bigger. That, it just looks ridiculous. So I'm just blending my eye concealer again. And that is it. I'm just buffing my hair up. That's what I like about having short hair. It's so easy to take care of. I love using Sexy Hair's spray gel. I love it because it holds like a hairspray, but it's not stiff. So I started using this after I saw Whippy Cake share it on her channel, on her YouTube channel. I love this. And the pick that I use, I've had for years. I don't even think they make it anymore. It's by Adrian Lee. I've had this pick for probably 30 years. I'm not even kidding. I love it. So that's what I use for my hair. I've kind of used it on and off over the years, and now I'm using it again because I have short hair. So that's it. I hope that you like this video. I hope that you find it informative. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup over 50, and I can't believe that I'm saying that I'm 50. It's pretty crazy. But I like wearing makeup. I enjoy it. It makes me feel more confident, I guess. And I love that with makeup you can totally transform your face, because you saw what it looked like before. You couldn't even see my eyes. And now you can see that it looks like I have long, thick lashes, even though I don't. I have more dimension in my face, so I love makeup and it's just fun to play with. So, but just embrace yourself. Just embrace yourself. And my thing is just, I want to look the best that I can for as long as I can. I know I'm not going to turn back the clock, no matter what products I use on my face, but the products I use on my face, I feel like is helping me stay as youthful as I can look for as long as I can, because I'm not someone that's going to go under the knife and get things done. I have nothing against that. I just don't want to do that. It kind of freaks me out, someone, being put under for surgery. It's just not my thing. But I don't like needles, so I don't want things injected in my face either. But I totally understand that, and I have nothing against that. Just not what I want to do. And but no matter what you do, whether you decide to do that or not to do that, just always embrace you. Just embrace yourself. Just embrace you. Be comfortable in your own skin, with makeup, without makeup, doesn't matter, as long as you are happy with you. And so that's all I want to share today. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye. Thanks for joining me.